Hello.
Time to eat.
It is. I'm starving. It's a little late for us to eat.
My stomach is growling, like
I know.
legitimately. It's
We're
angry.
like racing up just so that we can do this video and actually eat this food. So AllThatPat cooked tonight's dinner, which is the creamy pesto shrimp and pasta with tomatoes and zucchini.
And it's exactly what it is.
Yes, with Blue Apron. It smells good. It looks good. You want to show yours?
Absolutely.
This is.
Did not come with a fork.
Hey, wait. Can't really see all the.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everything's kind of green from the pesto, I feel like, which is fine because I love pesto. I thought it was interesting. The pasta is called how do you pronounce this?
Lumaca, maybe?
Lumaca Regatta.
Regatta.
Pasta.
I ate a couple pieces of the pasta by itself. It was
very fresh. Yeah, we didn't have it with any of the stuff on it, but once you cooked it, it tastes like fresh made pasta. So it's good for sure when it was by itself.
Very easy to make this.
Yeah.
It says you can make it in 20 minutes. I would agree. I am always slow in the kitchen though because I kind of relax while I cook.
Yeah.
So it probably took me an hour, but literally it could have done in 20 minutes.
Well, if I help too, the chopping and stuff, I'm sure.
Right. So here we go.
Right. I'm gonna try zucchini piece first.
I'm trying.
The tomatoes were cut in half. I don't like cooked tomatoes.
I like it.
The only thing I don't love, I mean, it's fine for making it at home and you want to do it fast.
Mm-hmm.
The pesto, the basil pesto is pre-made. Yeah. We have made only really like once. We made homemade basil pesto because we have a bunch of basil plants.
Yep.
So I keep drying them out to use them, but then I never get around to making the pesto.
This is really good though because it's got you mix the basil with mascarpone.
Mm-hmm.
And we use
which we don't typically use. Yeah, mascarpone cheese.
Makes it really creamy.
Mm-hmm.
It could be even used too. It's like when you cook the shrimp and the tomatoes. I know you don't really like the tomatoes cooked, but they're little grape tomatoes, and it actually left like a really nice like red sauce because from the leftovers, but it doesn't even ask you to use it. So it's technically in the pan downstairs. Oh yeah, you should kind of mix it in or make some more pots and just throw it in as a sauce. It's interesting. The tomatoes are cut in half and then cooked. So actually, they're a little bit. They're not like. I don't know. The thing I don't like about cooked tomatoes is they get all like squishy and like pruny and whatever. But because they're cut in half, it's not the same kind of consistency. It's like almost like the tomatoes aren't even there. It's just like the skins of it. It's just kind of weird. They did fall apart. They actually almost skinned themselves, when I was cutting them. But yeah, I like this a lot. The tomatoes. The shrimp, you took off the tails as you cooked. Yep. Right before you cooked. Exactly. It was interesting too because everything had to be cooked twice. Just the nature of the recipe, like the shrimp, the zucchini, the pasta, it was all cooked separately. Yeah, you cook them separately and then you mix it all together and heated them up again all together, right? Right. It's good. Yeah. I'm a big fan of pesto, so it's mainly and shrimp. So this is my kind of meal for sure. No, I mean, we're really hungry. So I'm polishing this off pretty quick. But did you use the red pepper flakes? I did. It was the whole pack. They haven't really hit me. That's surprising. I guess because of the creaminess of the sauce and the pesto. Right. I got a little bit of it right now, but it said use as much as you want. But like it was, if you guys know what the silica packets are that come in like a pair of shoes, they keep the moisture in. Like small ones? Yeah. The pack of red pepper flakes was that big. It was tiny. And like there's a ton of this stuff left. There's almost like a full pot. Yeah, that's usually my next question. So definitely 4 servings. Oh my god! I mean, this is like a double serving that you gave me and that you're eating, but we're just very hungry. Without exaggeration, 8 servings. Like there's so much. A good thing, but a bad thing when we have 4 other meals still to make. Well, one of them we decided to freeze. There was something with chicken in it, and on all the ingredients could kind of stay a little longer, so we froze the chicken. We'll make that next week. But yeah, we still have a couple of the 2 of the every plates. And at least 1 more of these that are not frozen. Yeah, so we have 3 more meals to make. Yeah. But this is a really good value. This one is, and we would definitely do this again. I mean, I love basil pesto, so. Yeah. And again, everything was so easy to make. There was no there was nothing. I mean, it's like I had to cut tomatoes and cut zucchini. I think the only thing is I don't know that I would normally think to put zucchini with shrimp, so that's good to know. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's refreshing and tasty.
So was there anything different or unusual otherwise while you were cooking?
Like you said, we never really actually put a pesto and shrimp before, or zucchini.
Right.
The tomatoes were super firm. So like when I was cutting them, like no juice or seeds came out of it. It was really weird. No, this was honestly, if not the easiest, one of the easiest of any of these companies' meals that we've made. Like I said,
I mean,
this could be a quick meal. If you sometimes you don't want to have a quick meal, but if you need it, just in and out.
And
20 minutes.
You can buy pesto in the jar.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've done that before in the past. But to make it ourselves, it also only takes maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's really fast to make. If you have the, if you have the ingredients, obviously.
In a blender.
All right.
But I will say, making the pesto ourselves, I thought was pretty expensive. I mean, the basil leaves were free, really.
Yeah. Why did you think it was expensive?
Different cheeses and stuff we had to get.
Oh, it's just the one kind of cheese, but we got such a big thing of it.
Yeah. Maybe not. Then
you can use it multiple times.
Like, I don't know what basil costs when you buy it in the store, like the pre-made. But
the basil pesto, it's like the price of maybe like $5 or something like that for a jar. That would be good for like 1 or 2 meals. I mean, I like heavy pesto, so I probably use one jar.
Was this enough pesto for you?
It's a little light for me.
Oh, okay.
But I don't mind it. Still, you still get the flavor of it.
Right. Because I was gonna make that comment. I thought it was
like I feel like because you made it the creaminess of whatever else you added. What did you say?
The mascarpone.
Oh, cheese. Yeah, it kind of cuts the pesto flavor down a little bit. But I mean, it's not bad. I think it's I'm fine with it. It probably and how usually. Or I don't know, sometimes it will have more flavor like later when it's sitting all together, so I bet you it will have more of a flavor later. You know what I mean? Because that was like what happened when we made the pesto even ourselves. Like it has to kind of like sit with the stuff. So again, we are reviewing. Go ahead, if you want to hold that up for a second. I can't read it from here, it's too little. The creamy pesto shrimp and pasta with tomatoes and zucchini
from Blue Apron.
Yep, from Blue Apron. So how many out of 5?
5.
Yeah, I would say 5 out of 5. This is very good.
Yeah. I'm almost going to go for seconds, but it's pasta.
Yeah, so it's going to hit you in a second.
Yeah, I got to let it settle.
Yeah, this is a lot. You give really big servings tonight. I don't know that I'm going to finish this whole thing. But, real quick, contest.
We have our contest. It goes until Sunday. It's really representing our Slam Nation show that airs on every Monday night at 7 p.m. Lord Cash and myself, we basically cover a retro wrestling show. This week we were covering Armageddon from WWE 2003.
So how do you enter the contest?
Basically, if you like, subscribe, ring the bell.
For Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, depending on what the different action is for each one, you'll be entered to win, and they're going to announce the winner on this Monday's show, and you will get mailed this delightful picture of Roman Reigns. It's a WWE actual print.
He is the head of the table, and you could eat Blue Apron at the head of his table.
Yes, definitely. So very cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. As always, yum. Adios.
Yes, have a good night, and definitely look up this recipe if you like pesto sauce and shrimp.
Yeah.
Have a good night.